And now moving ahead, viewers, high anticipation is there in Norway for Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit. Former Norwegian Minister of Environment and International Development Erik Solheim writes an op-ed welcoming Prime Minister Modi. The article headlined "World's Most Popular Politician," saying that the Western leaders have much to learn from Prime Minister Modi. PM Modi is said to be received by King Harald, and the Norwegian leader says that prime ministers of Nordic countries must listen carefully to Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Let's go across to my colleagues from the newsroom. Rumi Mishra is there. Rumi, all eyes now on Prime Minister's visit in Norway, and the people in Norway, including the leadership and the king, are anticipating the PM's visit. How are the preparations there in Norway, and what are the word that we are picking up from the ground there?
Yes, Kriti. Well, I'll just try to read out Erik Solheim's op-ed that he has given out, speaking about Prime Minister Modi. He's named it the world's most popular politician. He said that Western leaders have much to learn from Narendra Modi's consistent focus on the environment. The world's most popular politician will visit Norway, and that Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be received by King Harald to promote Indian businesses, meet with the Indian diaspora, and attend an India-Nordic Prime Ministers meeting. The Nordic Prime Minister should listen carefully. They have also a lot to learn from the Indian counterpart, is what Erik Solheim has stated. I'll further read out this document as well. It states, whilst Nordic Prime Ministers barely enjoy a domestic approval rating of 30%, PM Modi stands at around 70% in the polls. No leader in any major country is nearly as popular at home as Modi. Modi has been in power in India for more than 12 years. Should he choose to stand again, all the signs suggest that he will be re-elected. A distant dream for European leaders. His success can be attributed to rapid economic development, a winning ideology, the world's strongest political party, and his own life story. Modi's background is almost unique in a world where almost all heads of states come from the upper middle class. Modi's parents sold 3 stalls where they sold tea at the railway station in Vadnagar, a tiny provincial town that hardly any Indians have heard of. He has no one to thank for his career but himself and the Hindu nationalist movement. He is an Indian Adar Gadhardsen, self-taught and organizer in Norway's former Prime Minister. He stated that it is fortunate to be leading a rapidly developing India, and he himself is a strong driving force behind that road. So yes, Kriti, very interesting developments coming in from Norway, and this op-ed letter talking about Prime Minister Modi that I'll again read about. He said that he traveled to almost every state in India and sees signs of development everywhere. New modern airports, better roads leading to the most remote corners of the country, the world's largest solar park under construction in Gujarat, and the world's largest solar wind hydropower plant in Andhra Pradesh. Erik Solheim says that Modi is the guarantor of green growth, and that India is now the world's 3rd largest producer of solar and wind energy, and that no one should be surprised if they overtake the US and take 2nd place. Last year, coal emissions in India fell out for the first time, and Western leaders can learn a great deal from Modi's consistent green message. He also stated that he attends many conferences where PM Modi is a keynote speaker, and you see that on your screen as well. That's from the NewsX summit that NewsX hosted. He says that Modi almost never talks about global climate negotiations or emissions, and that he asks no one to make sacrifices for the environment. The message here is that India can lift 1.5 billion people out of poverty through green growth, and there is no longer a choice between the economy and the environment. Over to you, Kriti.
Right. Thank you very much, Rumi, for bringing us all those updates. Viewers will continue to track developments from Norway when PM visits there. For now, it's time for a very quick break.